Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I don't know if anyone watches me in a time zone where it would be morning, but hi. Oh my gosh. You guys always make me so happy. Just, you're here so early, you're here so promptly. And I don't know, it's unexpected to me that you guys are always here so immediately. It makes me so happy. Good, extremely early morning. Yes. Yeah, you too. 3 a.m. Yeah, is it morning or is it night? Hard to say. It's sleeping hours, that's for sure. What are you guys doing here? Well, thank you guys so much for being here. Snuffles is always here early. Didier is here promptly, so is Cinnamon, so is Mundo. I I'm just floored by it every single time. Truly, thank you. But today, I have a favor to ask you all. I need you guys to help me with these stinking side quests. So, I know I need to go into the tower. I want to go in the tower. We're at the end of day 4, we're running out of time. So, I need to figure out everything I need to do before going in the tower. So, yeah, it's the same wrap-up summary that we've had the last few times. Hey, Callie! I'm your favorite sheepie? Aw. Thank you so much. I'm honored. So last time, we went to the library. We tried to read a nudie magazine that did not exist in actuality, and we stole a book. And we're about to give that book to Snore. However, I don't know any other side quests that I should do next. I heard library, yes. We had a living library that wanted us to trade something of value for the knowledge and rarity of this book. And so we gave him our voting card because it was very important to us to vote. It's the first ever election. And then when we gave them our voting card and we felt so miserable that we wouldn't get to vote, our partner Snell says, you can just get another one. And instantly the value of my voting card went out the window and the library demanded my soul instead, sort of a thing. And it was fun. It was intense. But we have the book, and so now we're here with Snore, who is basically our quest giver to retrieve the book. But I still have a few pips that I haven't discovered. And I don't want anyone to be mad at me for not doing a part of the game. So, updated on day before election. Today's the day before the election? Oh, I don't know if I have time for more side quests. I think I just have to go into the pillar. Oh, shoot. Dragon of Tolstad. Completed. See, that's the thing is, some of these are marked completed. This one's not marked completed. Drummer has a safe hidden in his office. I thought I opened that. Okay. I'll check that out. Just kind of sorting through. I think I already clicked on that one. Oh. Here's the thing. There are more feats to choose. However, I only have space for 4 feats, and I already chose my 4 feats. So, would I have to lose a feat to learn a new feat? I assume so. And if so, then I'll need to make the choice. Which feat do I lose? Yeah, see, forego feat. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Secret editor. I have to lose my feet to get new feet. Exactly. Just chop them off. Oh, election week. Obviously, you're very clear about the fact that you should become the future God Wizard King of Norvik. You've said so 10 times in real conversations with real people. I love the dialogue of this game. It's so fun. I don't want to forgo the feet, though. They're such good feet. Okay, let's start with Snore and giving him his book. If you guys can think of any sorts of trails that I've left behind from our playthrough, I know not everyone's been around for the whole duration of it, but I know Snuffles and Didier has been here for a long time, so if you guys can think of something that I forgot. Get back to playing my Twilight Cleric. Ooh! Have a great stream. Thank you so much, Mando. Have fun. And let's brace for talking to Snore, who really likes to talk. Maybe investigate the Everglad area more. Oh. Now I'm casting Detect Secrets, maybe revisit literally everywhere. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to keep a closer eye. It's really hard to see when it lights up, though. I mean, you saw that last stream. I was just staring. So, first, Snore. He waves a hand in front of him. Life is pain, now what do you want? I found the book by Cividix. That library was very talkative. You did? Fucking glorious. And I'm sorry, what do you mean by talkative? I think it is my duty as a cleric not to tell him about the library in so much detail. Is that a sheep? Or is it a monkey? I think it might be a monkey. If I tell him that there is a library, he will trade his soul for it. It's a long story. Typical dungeon bullshit, you know? Oh, I understand. I'll have to ask more about that some other time then. Uh-huh. So, can I see it? Yeah, sure. Look at that. What a piece of shit. There's even a gem on the latch. He would have definitely read the nudie mag. Yes, he would have. Yes, he would have. Such bourgeoisie bullshit, he says while flipping open the magical tome. I prefer my books with less flair and more content. Speaking of which... I'll just let him do his thing. Hagen Shags? No, it's old enough for that? How curious. The halfling sniffs a few times while flipping through the golden pages. Beyond that added note to the first page, this is most definitely exactly what I am looking for. The 6th edition of the Book of the Mind. Sure is. Now check out the foreword. Yes, yes. Now, Snore takes out a quill and paper along with some ink. Then he opens the book to the first page of the dozen or so pages of foreword. I shall copy the foreword in its entirety. Luckily, our dear Lord Scholar Cividix wrote in regular old Diminorian. And what are you hoping to find? Mainly an answer to his exploration of anima, animus, but who knows if it will even be mentioned. Either way, it shall only take a few minutes. Okay, wait 1 hour. I feel like that's me taking notes because I also prefer to handwrite them. It's much faster for me to type them, but there is something about having a pen in your hand and paper, you know? Maybe I'm just old. There we go. Snell jumps up from the couch. Those were some long minutes, Appledent. Yes, sorry. I had to take extra care to make sure I did not mess up any of the transcription work. Either way, now it is done. He taps the quill one last time for the final punctuation. Then, an esoteric force explodes from the tome. I'm lazy, I take screenshots. That's smart. It's not lazy, it's smart. Master, your limbs reach out on instinct. It's gonna hit the halfling, but if you follow through, it'll hit you instead. An old soul. Like, dude, oh my gosh, we're playing for the blueprints. I have not looked at anything for the blueprints because it's one of the games on my list. So, we'll see. I've got so many games on this list, it's driving me crazy. I feel like I have content for like 20 years. But I want to play these games. Maybe one day, if I can justify streaming more, maybe we'll get through the list. Danger. Real danger. Oh shit. It wants a mind. You grab it from Sonora's grasp, the shocked halfling letting go without a fight. Don't forget Amnesia. I am not playing Amnesia. That is not on my list. You know, funnily enough, Oni actually played it for me recently. He streamed it for me. And I was in call with him. And I kept randomly banging my desk really loudly just to make him jump. Oh my gosh. The amount of times that he yelled at me. It was so much fun. Sky! Oh my gosh. Secret Oni streams. Oh, they were just in Discord. I think it was before I started streaming. I think? Maybe not. Maybe it was shortly after I started streaming. How are you doing tonight, Sky? Are you doing well? The energy emanating from its page is now focusing on you. You know, I figure if this evil book wants to steal a mind, I'm already dead, right? I'm EP. Oh. Speedrunning this event before it's gone. Oh. Good luck. Oh, excuse me. I am a little bit sick again, so if I mute for a moment, I'm probably coughing. But we are good. I'm doing all right. Thank you so much. All right. So, the energy is now focusing on us. Necrotic energies. If you resist it, it will only go back to the scholar. If you wish to protect him, let it in. I'll beat that cold away. My guardian, my protector. I am not going to let you guys roll for this because I'm going to take the hit. But first, I'm going to cast some bark skin. And then we'll let it in. Your mind is a fortress, and you open the gate. It floods in, every crevice filled by ghostly whispers. Whispers and screams. Your vision grows bright. Oh, well, this will have to do. Who are you? Such a dim-witted human. How far we have fallen. But who are you? I am Cividix. Can you stop flashbanging my audience, please? Um, hmm. I see. Greetings, Lord Scholar. Be wary of this mental meeting. Some manners, good. Nonetheless, this is an improvement over being brought back as a tool for that misbred mutant. Excuse me? Tell me, what do you wish to gain for myself, here in this near corporeal form? Or is it this halfling whose foolish ambitions you shall fulfill? Oh, I I want to say this, but I hesitate because what if he just takes over Snore's mind instead? Do I need to take the full load to protect Snore? Hmm. Ah, I'm gonna try. Snore Appleton is a great scholar. He will continue your work. This liver-bang will not do anything beyond digging a hole in the ground. Anything beyond is but a rabbit dreaming of jumping to the moon. Oh, what's the moon? I've never heard of this. The moon is the light of the night, the great source of power that moves alone across the sky at night. It has a different color and follows different movement in each band. Ooh. In Ascani, it is light blue and stays in the sky for far longer than the rest. You may ask whatever questions you have. Only for the esoteric shackles bound around my soul I shall answer. Yeah, who was that mutant? I'm a rogue. How do I make money? Who was the mutant? A damned hag in shags, one crawling around the holes of this horrid place. I'd hoped for them all to have fallen. Alas, some have clearly clung to a type of disgusting existence. Unlike you, who is clinging on to completely regular existence. My ghostly form is nothing but a temporary measure, I assure you. Imvrak Hagenshags is a crazed abomination. He will never return to the sane state, no matter his lofty ambitions. And that idiotic greeting of his, it has burned a hole into my mind I will never be able to repair. If you ever see him, kill him. It would be a mercy upon his ancient soul. What greeting? That inbred idiot always said the same phrase whenever he opened my book. What was it? Ahoy hoy. Wait, didn't someone greet us that way? Hold on. Trying to think if that's familiar. It sounds kind of familiar. Hmm. Ahoy hoy. Who would have said ahoy hoy? I don't know, but it's cute. Idiotic. Never ask me to utter it again. Okay. Snore wanted to ask about the anima animus. Yes, that is why I most wish to gather the 6th edition. Chips ahoy hoy. That's good. I like that. The dozen copies I crafted each contain a different foreword, each a fragment of my knowledge, my decades of research. I could not publish most of it, as it used illegal data gathering during various arcanist experiments. Okay, but what did you find? The anima and animus are incomplete ideas. They are but a shade of a greater color, a swatch standing midst a palette of the mind. Through mental tribulations and intense physical exertion, I managed to extract a deeper understanding, a categorization of the mind. There is overlap to general personality research, however, it does not match perfectly, as all creatures seem to exhibit these categories in different forms. 6 categories to be precise. Oh, gee, would that happen to be strength and dexterity and constitution and wisdom and intelligence and charisma? 6? They are not prominent in the thoughts of most. They are not easily pinned down, nor are they practical, due to their changing nature. However, there are 6 shades of the psyche which can be practically explored and examined, each on a spectrum of its own. Oh. I have distilled them into the following terms: force, agility, body, intellect, awareness, and presence. He's close. Each creature has various aspects imprinted onto these 6. For example, the masculine is most often found within the force, though some can see it more within the intellect or presence. Milk, hi! How are you doing? Are you having a nice night? We are currently talking with a ancient wizard who's in our head because we picked up his cursed book. While the feminine is most often found within the body or awareness. I would not have thought of constitution as feminine. It was begging for me to crawl into a dirty, unknown pipe into the sewer. It craved the hole. I don't know if I would call that feminine, but okay. There is much more to be discovered here. I was in the middle of my latest compilation when disaster struck. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? I am mostly okay. I've got a tiny little bug, so I've been muting myself here and there to cough. I wasn't gonna say it, but since you did. I mean, it's factual, right? That happened. It's been recorded. It was live on stream. I can't pretend it didn't happen. Once I return, the work shall continue. Okay. So... do I really care about what he has to say? Time is ticking. It's already 8 p.m. I have nothing more to say. Then I will gladly end this inane conversation. I suggest not summoning me again until you have more useful questions, or I will destroy whatever vessel is near. But for now, you have at the very least shown to be less of an annoyance than that damned hag in shags. In return, I shall leave this plane once more, without ripping your mind to shreds. Oh, okay. A deep and open vacuum is left within your mind as presence slips out, and thank God that flashbang is over. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. As vision returns to your eyes, you see a rough halfling looking down on you. Next to him, your companion poking at you with his foot. I see movement. Marvelous, simply marvelous, my dear cleric. You appeared to have been in contact with the spirit of Cividix himself. I've written down your conversation here. You could hear my conversation? You've been out for a few minutes, talking to yourself. Didn't seem like too much of a danger, though. Mostly just some concerning rhetoric. And I'm no expert, but you should be careful. Possessions, from what I know, they can have some long-term effects. There's so much to learn from this absolute piece of shit. Did you manage to write down the foreword? I did. It's in perfect condition. The halfling begins to grasp for paper, more and more paper, from his desk. And why did we just accidentally summon the spirit of this dead scholar? Snore hands over the gem-encrusted tome, its latch firmly resealed. It appears to be some kind of necrotic container, a phylactery of sorts, perhaps. But in a literal sense, that does not make sense. Rather, my guess is Civitix bound his spirit to all these magical 6th editions, making sure to spread them out across collections in the world. He's so smart. Oh my gosh. Snore. How did you know? For what purpose? Most likely to bring himself back at some point. How? Who knows? But that book is now yours. Considering the danger involved, I would suggest not opening it again, at least not without a team of backup exorcists. And what are you going to do with this information? Good question. Arcanists are well known for appropriating the work of other, lesser folk, and considering what we heard here today, I wish to delve more properly into all of this. Snore turns away from the mess on his desk to face you with a confident smile and sweaty brow. This has been a significant step in the right direction. Thank you, cleric. Yeah, I'll say it. Hey, I got a magic book out of it. A magic book with a ghost in it. Yes, you did. Just try to be careful with it. Or do whatever. I'm not your mother. And we shall talk more about this. Far more in the future. That I promise. Yeah, wasn't the most fun experience to witness either. Until the tea shop is dealt with, please don't open that book again. Meek, this Hag and Shags is your old master, right? Yes, ahoy hoy, and so on. Old master was a very special person, Meek realized. Meek hopes new master does not have to meet old master. Meek think that would end bad. Snore glances up from his notes to see your mimic scarf whispering in your ear. Mimic as clothing, he mutters and blows out some air. That's my kind of degeneracy. Good choice and familiar, cleric. Then he returns to his work. Baby, don't hurt me. Wait, was that the whole quest? I just got possessed a little and now I'm laying on the floor. And Snell's in between my two. Why is he standing here? Why am I at his feet? What's going on, cleric? Get up. Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna check out the safe and we're going in the pillar. Because I can't resist the safe. He's totally able to yeah, he would have grabbed the magazine. Absolutely. Gosh. Guys, I'm feeling really pressed for time. It's the day before the election. Nighttime before election. I still don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? I go inside the tea shop. How do I go inside the tea shop again? Oh, there was a way in from Pillar Crossing, I think. I'm really bad with directions. I'll say it a million times. But I think there was some rubble here that was actually behind the tea shop. Yeah, okay. There was a safe back here? No, that's the notepad. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. Trying to see if my detect secrets lights up somewhere. No. Even Sheepie grabbed the magazine, it was worth it. Oh! Yeah. Oh. This is the lever that opened the door. I already know this.
Huh?
Didn't I open this? Didn't I use this to open the... Huh? Meat knows this. Meat knows this pull lever will open secret door. That's how Old Master always put it. Lever equals secret door. You don't want to pull a lever with me, so no thank you. I'm going to assume it won't spring a trap or flood this stage. I'm going to assume it won't spring a trap or flood this strange chamber. It appears stuck. Yes, it's connected with the passage to the tea shop. Yeah, which you've already opened. Great. So... Did I just waste an incense? I'm feeling... scammed. Okay. I guess. You spot an indent in the wall. Something is there. The goblin squints, his eyes going from the hole to you, and he nods. Pry away the scorched stone. With a faint tug, the wall tile breaks apart, revealing a soot-covered, but otherwise intact, safe. Right where he said it was. That's one expensive box, not the type you'd find in the back of a tea shop. Let's see what the Birdman's got for you. The safe is covered in iron studs, having been reinforced by a highly skilled blacksmith. There's a rotating handle at the center, its position used to input the entry code. Fine craftsmanship. You enter the code. You rotate the handle around in the correct positions. And the safe opens with a metallic scraping noise. A layer of soot falls off as the contents are revealed to you. Yes, well done. Well done, cleric. Now let's see what we've got. It's a level 10 fireball. You glance inside. The fire certainly did not reach anything in here. Okay, coins. 101 coins added to your collection. Spell scroll. Detect poison and disease. Interesting. It has very specific use cases. You will most likely not need it. It's just a mimic. Oh my god, could you imagine? Detect poison and disease, a first level divination spell. It allows the user to notice dangerous substances both in and outside the body, often used by healers as well as bodyguards. The owner must have been very paranoid to keep this around. Unless you've got nefarious enemies, there's no point in keeping a spell like this around. Interesting. This guy seriously thinks someone's going after him. And technically we are, but this was before the explosion. Strange rocks. Shards of yore. Also, sorry, that was my computer saying that I need to update. I thought that I muted that. Oops. Sorry, chat. Grab the exotic container. Mushroom dust. It's thump! A form of light mago drugs. Not even illegal, but expensive. Nice. Snort it. The Birdman was into some dank stuff. This will keep you alert a bit longer. Nasty sludge. Enjoy it, cleric. I'm done here. Windows requires an update. Yeah, it does. But I keep getting... yeah. I guess I'll update sometime. Alright, so we've done that. Is it a little too late at night to go into the pillar? But tomorrow's election day, so every minute counts, right? But if I try to go in at night and I stay too long, out of commission. What's this one? Can't get through here. Okay. Is this one smells? R and A. Okay. If I go through a day and I don't sleep, won't I get exhaustion? I always take short rests short rests when I need them. But I think... Are you guys ready to enter the pillar? I think it might be time. Pillar of Yore towers before you. Oh wait, no, I need to heal first. Hold on. Hold on. Oops. Okay. And because I'm very scared, we're saving. Pillar of Yore towers before you. He is speaking to you. Touch the pillar. Oh. I guess I should go to the top part of the pillar. Okay, let's travel to Tolstad. There we are. You know what? Before we go in, shop's right here. Why not? Browse your wares. So... Dust canisters. Dream patch could be good. An ointment. I've got so much money. Buying all of it. I don't know what it does. Bone dust cancers. No clue. Fine. I don't need the shards of Yore. I've got so many shards of Yore. I don't think you're going to be the only one going through the pillar whenever you decide to do so. We're doing it now. We're doing it live. We're going in. Begin the process of entering the pillar of Yore. If you do this, there's no going back. The gate might never allow you to return. Make sure you have finished all your other quests. Don't worry too much about loose ends. Unless you're gonna act all quest obsessed. I am. And check up on your consumables and so on. You don't want to run out in the beyond. Are you ready? Your soul is ready. This is the point of no return. You will be given a free long rest once you choose a method of entering the pillar. You will need it for the journey to come. With those thoughts out of the way, how exactly do you wish to enter the pillar? Let's do it. As you take out the gemstone, you feel it tingling in your hand. Olsis was very much correct. The emerald is now attuned to the pillar. It throbs excitedly as you bring it closer. Come on, seriously? In an instant, you watch it begin to fade. Within seconds, the stone is almost translucent in your hand. Then gone, as if it turned to thin air. In your mind, a voice whispers to you in an alluring tone, It will take some time, cleric. Just wait a moment. The gate shall open to you soon. Snell, there's a sphinx in my head! I can hear it too, cleric. This is a pre-recorded message. I cannot respond to you. I placed it within the attunement strings. 50, right? Anyway, this should be enough. I think it's limited to 50 words, which is... The voice goes silent. Practical magic. The goblin laughs. Was that 50 words? You have time. Use it to rest. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. Close your eyes. You feel the pillar rising up above the clouds beneath the earth, piercing the veil of something beyond. You are ready. Snow takes a deep breath. Says I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's use the gemstone. Holding out the emerald, it does not appear magical. It does not glow, nor show any type of esoteric tingle, until you bring it closer to the surface of the pillar. Stop flashbanging! Get out of here! You soar, the air careening, deafening and silent, profound and debauched. It does not stop. Do anything. And you join in further, and to move in the direction of out. Try to scream, but a force too loud. Hey, Ice. How are you doing? Treble, drilling, catching, burning. All senses alert, no chime to guide. Chime are the reflections of your esoteric inside. No chime to guide, but they're here. These are the chimes. Try to think about my party. A scarf grips you. A goblin clings to life. You are on a path, carefully closing, quickly cutting, violently pressing. There's a calming pressure rising. Huh? Your earthly organs compromising. Ugh. Each orb and lobe so gently breathing. Your mind is dying. An interconnected disbelieving. See it, just beyond. Just like a bell begin to ring. Oh no. This path of yours is just a string. Until one. Ah. Let's see. I'm in the water. Did I go through the gravity flip? Endless. There is nothing. Water? No. It is an esoteric substance. Phlogiston. You are whole. but shaken. Pure disorientation in this dark place. What did Master do? This is. Your scarf crawls back into itself and does not say more. You must begin. Seek what you are meant to find. Where am I? War's Crossroad. Is that my my light cantrip that I have? Snell! He's calling out for Snell. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. This is a terrible idea. Snell isn't on screen. I know. Where is he? Yeah, this sure isn't looking too good. But maybe you can negotiate with whatever's out there? Okay, I'm not moving. That's moving. What's it? Fear. Deep. Unnerving. Your stomach churns with primal dread. Staring into the beyond, it leaves your mind in darkness, apart from a sliver of light balanced upon the esoteric surface. Calculate, process, find the pattern. You know the beyond defies all logic. It is purus esotericus. You alone can conquer it. This is the end. You are not strong enough for this. Hey! No. Not again. You. You are a disappointment. Blinded by the strange lights above, your eyes adjust. You peer onwards. In the darkness, you see a pillar of light. Something beckons you forth. How peculiar. Investigate. A shrine. Happy to see one of these. You approach the shrine. Let's look at our spells really quick. Efficiency in all ability scores. That's good, but will I use it? I don't know. Animals. I never use Shield of Faith. Leaves enough for these three, just in case. Thanks for lurking, Ice. This game looks extremely visually appealing to me. The visuals are so pretty. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I shouldn't say this without researching it, but I think this game was made by one person. I think. Chris? Beauregard? Don't quote me. I should look into that stuff before I say these sorts of things, but yeah, it's a gorgeous game. Okay, I'm gonna pray. Staring at the chiseled monument, you focus your mind. You take a deep breath and begin your prayer. And tranquility. Okay. Let's see. Contemplate your final task. You must enter it. There is no other way. But what you do inside will change everything. Be wary. Missing Paladin. He was last seen here on Tolstad. Many know of him. If you find him, you will surely be rewarded. I thought I did, in a way. I thought I found his stuff that confirmed he was gone. Let's fact check this. If it was made by one person, that person is insanely talented. It was made by 15 to 20 people, started as one who wrote the narrative and art, but was later given to other studios for help making it. That makes sense. I do know that this took several years to create, though. They were inspired by the game Disco Elysium, which is another sort of mystery game with an incredible art style. I very much want to play it on stream. However, I have a rule on this stream. I have to play every game blind. I can't know anything about it, and because I've already played Disco Elysium, what I'm doing is I want to wait until I have a decent-sized audience, and I want to do a Twitch Plays version of Disco Elysium. That way it's still kind of blind. So, I'm very excited to grow, because that means that we get to play Disco. Alright. Let's see who this guy is. The cobbler. Behold. Shit. I know nothing. Interesting. Have you seen Snell? I'm looking for Snell. Hello? The old man works at the counter, tiny hammer in one hand, boot in the other. Hello? He gives you a glance and a polite nod. Then he keeps working, still focused on setting a strap from the boot. Where do you come from? Not from money nor greatness of any kind. If I had to extract some source, one point of origin for myself, that would be just a small, unfortunate village on the coast. He grabs some fresh nails from a bucket under the workbench. I was born to do this, he says, and hammers one of them into the bottom of the boot. Good, fair, decent service. Gonna go to sleep now. Sleep well, Milk. I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much. Okay, well, who are you? Nut, son of Toke. That is my name. He keeps working on the boot. It is time to inquire. Why are you in the beyond, Newt? Newt? What? I don't know. Oh, I died. I've been here for years. Okay. Everything here is not so material, you included if you stay too long. He holds up the boot, looking at its bottom with one eye closed. It's a tunnel, a straight-going way headed straight outside. Oh, a right-going way headed straight outside. Seems you're unearthing information here. I've been left behind for a bit longer, though. Just a bit longer. You're stuck here? I like to see it as an unpaid vacation. The old man places down his boot and hammer. Gently, as if placing his own child upon the bench. Ragan. Cleric. He is not evil, nor are his hands clean. I cannot speak with him myself, sadly, so I ask of you, please, please, handle it with heart and grace. He is here. One you're looking for. He's here? By the stairs. Yes. Go to him, before it is too late. The old man points to his left. You know that you cannot ask this man more, for he cannot tell you. Go. Go and face the one you have been searching for all this time. Ignore this ghost. You've got work to do. Thank you. Okay, was that his left or my left? By the stairs? Shard of yore. Come here, you. Wow. Not quite apples, but the idea of apples. They don't look quite real, but they sure taste real. Time to chow down. 27 apples. Oh my god. Apple heaven. I thought it was a shard of yore, because it was blue. Am I going the wrong direction? I think I've hit a wall. Okay. Can I find Snell? That's a wall. Okay. I'm really worried about Snell. It seems that Meek made it through okay, but for us to not see Snell, I'm starting to feel a bit guilty. Like, maybe I shouldn't have brought him with me. Maybe this quest was supposed to be for me alone. Did someone tell me that? Did I forget? Did I just drag him to his death for no reason? Beginning. Is this all just a memory? Interesting. Shit. You see him in the dark. The last sun. Lord Gorm. I know nothing. This is the one who Pinja hated when I had that vision of her, right? She was looking for her friend? Wait, was her friend Lord Gorm or did she hate Lord Gorm? I don't remember. I'm really bad with names. Greetings, brother. Greetings. He bows before you. My name is Gorm Skaldman, loyal servant of Earth. Maybe it's one and the same. Maybe she was looking for him because she hated him? I'm really struggling to remember. I need your help. You see the writhing corruption upon his arm. It causes him to shake, touched by the void. He appears sane enough, somehow. So that is how it is. I just remembered, I wanted to go look in. Shoot, you told me to go explore more with detect secrets. I wanted to check, but I kind of felt pressured by time. Maybe if it lets me go back, I can go and check. We'll see. If not, I can always just load a save file, right? So, that is how it is. Wasn't a rogue spellcaster, a rogue paladin. You need my help. I do. The paladin performs a perfectly executed fist on chest salute. As he does, you notice the long sword sheathed at his hip. Such a legendary blade, it would serve as an excellent symbol for your rule. He does not see you as a threat. The state has fallen, brother, he says, and lets out a crackling cough. In my grief and anger, I have made some egregious choices. Start from the beginning. Of course, I apologize. Broken Man lifts his helm, revealing a rugged face covered in layers of sweat and ash. Gods, he says, pressing his not as ruined hand against his brow. Should never come to this. Hey, Outer, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We are technically in a plane of existence that is not quite living, not quite dying, and we have found a missing paladin who may or may not have tried to bomb a tea shop in attempts to rig a election and maybe start a war. Start asking how he's feeling. Sorrow in his eyes, meeting your gaze. How many years have you served? Don't change the subject. I am not, brother. Fine. I served 5 at the towers. Then you know well the particulars of Earthguard politics. He has a cool sword? Yes, he does. Akisum was struck by a feeble mind spell over 3 years ago. What? He is hidden away in his palace manor for all this time. The Lord Patriarch? Yes. The city is now a headless chicken, run by a cabal of magistrates. On a cursed evening 3 years ago, the leader of Norvik was as good as assassinated. I love a good in-between state of reality. Well, then you're in the right place. However, I am panicking because we normally have our goblin sidekick, Snell, and he was supposed to come into this plane of existence with us, and I don't see him anywhere. I'm kind of nervous. I'm worried about him. He was our boy, you know? So, everyone keep an eye out for a cute little goblin. They decided to keep it a secret. Their reasoning was simple. It was for the security of the city. Without Earth, we have no protocol in the transfer of power. None revealed to the public, at least. Who cast the spell? Enemies of the state. They broke into his manor at night. Then they got away. Magistrates pointed to the cultists. I went looking. I was unable to find any proof of such activities. Have you seen Lord Akisum? I have. I was one of the few to be granted an audience about a year ago. Our Lord Patriarch is lost in his own mind. No restorative magic takes. None are able to muster at least. Oh, none we are able to muster at least. It is at times like these that you imagine the small folk cry out for the power of the Arcanists. Our intelligence really wants us to be God Wizard King. Just, I could fix this. You need a ruler? Well, who am I if I don't, oblige you? Without this mess. Are you sure the Lord Patriarch isn't just old? That reasoning is why no one questioned his absence. However, Akasem was a shrewd man, and a hale one at that. He would eventually be taken by age, of course, but not like this. This was sudden and total in eclipsing his mind. Foul magic at work. Who knows about this? Few. The magistrates, some of the patriarchs, all of them sworn party officials, including me, despite my lower status as a paladin. It is a tightly guarded secret. They are sworn? How terrible. And none of them have told people? They cannot. Nor can I. Then why are you telling me this? Why are you here, brother? I believe those two questions have the same answer. Okay, so what do you mean about the transfer of power not being revealed? It was kept hidden. What was? Earth's legacy, his instructions. The magistrates and the Lord Patriarch were provided with guidelines for the eventual death of Akasem. How did you see these guidelines? I found them in Akasem's chamber when I was allowed to visit him. So you went in, you said, "Oh, excuse me, I have to go to the bathroom." You went into his bathroom, opened up his pill cabinet, and started rifling through. You just welcomed yourself to his chamber, huh? It was as if the old man was guiding me to them, even in his feebled state. Interesting. Or someone else was. Tell me, now. He grabs his corrupted arm to stop the twitching. Then he speaks in a regal tone. Upon the death, or at the behest of his Lord Akasem, a provisional government will be declared. He closes his eyes, reciting the words as if they were scratched on the back of his eyelids. This government shall have 2 years to oversee an electoral process, at the end of which a permanent government chosen by the people shall be enacted. This provisional government shall be headed by 2 individuals with shared power and responsibility to provide full suffrage to all citizens of Norvik. The first individual shall be elected by all active clerical patriarchs within 7 days. The second individual shall be elected by all active guild union leaders within 7 days. He opens his eyes. 1 cleric, 1 Asglist. Earth's legacy. I'm 2-for-1 special, baby. I'm a cleric, and I support a lot of Asglist ideas, so you could support me as your God Wizard King, and, get the best of both worlds. If either of the provisional electoral processes fail, the individual will be chosen via random lottery at the end of those 7 days. Random lottery? Is this a jest? He coughs. The instructions included more details, of course, but... Let him do it. This is what Earth wanted from us. Brother, this is what Akasem wanted. He was going to step down, retire, to enact his final will of our glorious God. Oh, shit. That is why they feeble-minded him. They could not let Earth's will pass. They could not let go of power. And that's why they were also trying to rig the election. That's one hell of an accusation. Yes, brother. a charge most serious. Know this, I read Earth's Legacy, his last will, over a year ago. Akasem was targeted 3 years ago, right as the election began taking shape. Think about it. If a cleric in an Ask list were to be put in charge of the entire electoral process, who would lose? Who would possibly want to avoid such a scenario? The Free Striders. The Free Striders. And the power behind their Reedsian coffers. It gives you a very tired look. I have worked tirelessly to find the truth in this. I used my privileged access to archives, party meetings, and documents spanning all districts, the ability to investigate all magistrates without alerting anyone to my intent. It turns out the answer was not so hidden. What did you find? All magistrates have deals with the Ascani Reeds Trading Company. Money. Corrupt politicians and money. Who would have guessed? In total, approximately 85.5 million crowns in the form of public work investments, guild expansions, targeted tariffs, consultancy fees. The illegal sales of Norvikian property, exclusive land licensing bids, key positions within the district bureaucracies, and sometimes even just gifts. This is horrifying. Do you have the receipts? Some. Barely anything. Anything damning is kept under wraps. Everything else looks innocent on the surface. Yeah, this is horrifying. Yes, it is. Brother. Eyes flick to his arm, his face contorting into a painful wince. I know well why you are here. I'm responsible for the explosion. He admits it. The elf, she... Gorm lifts his head. Regret. He places his hand upon the pommel of his sword. Lord Gorm, I need you to drop your sword to the ground. He smiles. You are a good cleric. The party of Norvik has been entirely corrupted by crowns and foreign interests. He scoffs to himself. Our city sliced up, auctioned off. Why didn't you speak up? Break your oath. People would believe you, they trust you. Brother, my oath is not one to be broken. I swore my life to the party. Oh. I see. He swore his life quite literally. If he broke his oath, he would... Oath? If he broke his oath, he would die. If I spoke to the press, if I spread rumors, if I so much as mentioned their foul play to a beggar on the side of the road, he laughs. Nearly tears in his eyes. My body would reject the words, as my soul would reject its vessel, my life forfeit to the whims of this fallen city. His head falls, his shoulders heavy. Burden, the weight of this curse. Nevertheless, a real man would have been able to break it. Lifting his head, his jaw clenched, one hand gripping over the other. I should have been able to. The fact he is telling you this tells you. His soul is already lost to this dominion, to the beyond. But here you are free to speak. Yes. The oath is not broken. I can still feel it, but here, Earth does not watch me. Here he does not see what a monster I've become. I wish he never does. What did you do? He lifts his mutated arm, the flayed skin pulsating around vein-like tendrils. I sought out the aberration. Oh. We all knew he was there. Everglad was never considered a threat down in the flooded temple, nor were his warlocks. I did not imagine he would so easily give me everything I needed. Let him speak. Terrible, terrible power. He clenches his mutated fist. God never dies, brother. They simply fade from our world. That much was clear when I watched him go. That means with enough power, with the correct esoteric ritual, I can return him to material reality. Did he revive Earth? He takes a decisive step forward. I can bring back our God. The nature and rules of walking gods are not strictly defined in any academic circles. Be wary of anything this corrupted paladin says to you. That's not possible. It is, brother. His face grows dark. I can bring him back. There is nothing but pain in that statement. Whether he speaks the truth or no, it does not matter anymore. He is on this path till the end. 1,400 pounds of silver, branches from 5 trees grown on the soil of his birth, diamonds carrying a worth of 100,000 crowns, as per last material break. And the paladin bites down on his words. It's all ready. I have it all. An overwhelming value even for a high-tier resurrection. And resurrection is the act of returning a dead person back to life. There are many spells that do this, from a weak revivify to the legendary true resurrection. Revivify, a 3rd level necromancy spell. If used within 60 seconds of death and the body isn't too ruined, the target is brought back to life. I have the strangest feeling that it isn't the earth he is reviving. Oh. Interesting. If it's not Earth, then who? Do you think that he intends to revive Earth and he'll accidentally revive something else? Or do you think we can mine in dark magic? True Resurrection is a 9th level legendary spell capable of bringing anyone dead back to life, if you believe the legends. There are many different tales with different takes on the restrictions, but generally you cannot use it on a creature that has been dead for over 200 years. Huh. For a god, this could very well be a reasonable material cost. What was that 4th thing? Oh, my dexterity is just honed in. There's like, I'm sorry, diamonds worth 100,000? I'm sorry, well, could you repeat that? I'm gonna take a small water break. One moment. Okay, so what is this spell called? I do not care to name it. It does not deserve one. Why this reservation? A spell needs a name. But this is what he wants. Why not revel in it? Something is off. What is he not telling you? What level is this spell? I do not know. 10th? 11th? The return of a divine spark? Yes, that should certainly be above 9th. However, the fact he does not know such a basic component tells you everything. When are you casting it? I have been casting it for days, brother. It is near completion. How did you learn to cast it? Everglad's esoteric connection with the beyond allowed me to make contact with a number of otherworldly beings. They helped me mold a custom epic tier spell for the sole purpose of resurrecting one specific god. Oh, buddy. While my appearance has been tainted by the far realm influence, this spell is no foul magic, nor is it in any way influenced by Everglad. This is divine magic at its most powerful. No, it's not divine. I can tell you that much. And what makes you so certain it would even work? A vision, brother. I know this is far-fetched, but here, in this beyond, there are no limits to spell casting. Super Roper incoming. Could you imagine? Ugh. The rules are different, wilder. There is an esoteric freedom. I have seen into the depths of this place. In all this time I have spent here, I know I ask much of you, brother. I ask for your faith in this spell and in me, but I swear, Earth is here, somewhere, close. I can feel him watching me, giving me these visions. You realize what you sound like, right? Yes, I'm aware. I both look and sound like a raving cultist. He flexes his mutated hand with another wince. The pain is familiar to him at this point. He seeks it out as much as he wants to avoid it. So I've given my body and soul. Why not my dignity as well? How did you get all these components? The branches I secured myself by visiting the cursed lands. The diamonds and silver secured via Elysium. The elves paid for your spell? They did. In full. What did they wish in return? The same thing they always wish for. Our eradication. He coughs and winces. The Ilum wishes to stop free striders from getting a foothold in Asken. They believe the Earth folk to be weak without them. Easy prey. They're wrong. But I played into their assumptions. To them I was a rogue paladin wanting revenge on my people, one who needed funding to establish a network of dissidents. After a few favors, they gladly provided me with the silver, the diamonds, along with an agent to plant the necklace of fireballs. I signed the paper to get it through customs without inspection. Then it landed in the hands of an elf. Wow. Inja Athena. Their warden of outreach told me she was a traitor. He raised his eyebrows, caught by what you say. A warden? Whatever he told you, you may discard. Never trust an elf. Okay, well that sounds like a little racist. You trusted them. You worked with them. Trust an elf to do exactly what the elf needs, nothing more. He looks off into the void. The elf did exactly as her masters ordered. She took the necklace from the shipment on Water Lane. Then she made sure the box was stored in the space underneath the temple. In Drummer's secret tunnel. The tea shop owner. Yes. I visited a few times to make certain it was in a good spot. Pinja Athena made sure the crate with the hidden necklace was stored inside. It was supposed to stay there until the election. At which point... Oh, excuse me. At which point... Let him speak. Paladin twitches as his hand appears to tense up. Everglad whispered in my ear that morning. He told me the elf had set up a meeting with a Free Strider agent. I intervened. I entered that tea shop from Pillar Crossing, past the tunnel. I found her sitting in one of the booths. She had the necklace of fireballs in her grasp. The elf was planning on selling it to make an escape for herself. I don't blame her, but I could not let her take it. The possibility did not cross my mind. I cast Charm Person on her, though I had forgotten how the elves ignore such effects. All paladins are the same. They never think before they act. She reacted violently, threatened to blow us both up. In the last, her mind raced of possibilities, of escape, of solutions. She found none. Again, I do not blame her for this. Before I figured out what to say, I saw it in her eyes. His gaze, no longer focused on the void behind you, now pierces your eyes behind the helm. She had already made up her mind. I cast Misty Step, reaching the edges of the room before it hit the ground. She was incinerated instantly. Me, I made it out with seared flesh. He closes his eyes. She did not suffer for what little it's worth. She suffered. She suffered every indignity a person can at the behest of this man. Blue flames, a heat and blast so wild, consciousness is drained from the shock itself. She did not feel the fire, but she felt everything before. Oh, why? Why did you need the necklace so much? What were you planning? The paladin looks at you with dead eyes. Your gut sinks. It conjoins and twirls among the eternal waters. Words spoken by the gruff man, near breaking your resolve. There is a fourth component to the spell. One final sacrifice. Horse. The cost of God's spark. What is the final component, Lord Gorm? He does not meet your gaze, as he says. The true souls of 27 of his believers. What? One soul for each year since his fading, forcibly taken into the beyond. Oh, dear gods. They will be channeled here, to this exact corridor upon death, at which point the spell will be cast and Earth will return to the rest of his people. He closes his eyes and mutters a few words to himself. A prayer. Disgusting. What? Only 27? Bargain. I mean, he did say that the spell works for up to 200 years, I think, right? So could you imagine 27 souls compared to what it could be? Not too bad. Thus, I am forsaken. Yeah, you are. A worthy sacrifice for such a mighty spell. See, it agrees with you, Didier. Very smart, very intelligent. 27 innocent people? 26. I will be the final sacrifice. You think that makes it okay? No. None of this is okay. That's... I need your help, brother. Without the necklace of fireballs, it will be a grim task to collect these souls. He holds out a clenched fist, mutated flesh, and a grotesque ball. Will you assist me in resurrecting our god? As interesting as seeing an epic tier spell in action would be, do not follow this madman. Yeah, no, why don't you just elect me? What, you need someone to elect me, you know? He wants to kill them all at once instead of one at a time. He was planning a mass murder for the sake of resurrecting a god. Because they didn't trust the politicians? Trust me. I'll be your politician. You have cast so many spells from a position of naive intrigue, where the force breaks your very flesh apart with nothing to show for it. A spell of this value and power, how do you imagine it would end? Exactly as its caster intended? Do not follow this fool into his demise. You are watching a tragedy unfold beneath these stars. This poor man has been driven to the brink of the abyss. He is staring into it. Chronic lack of agency, a zealot on the edge of desperation. These whispers he hears, they cannot be his voice. They are anything but. Please, speak to this man. They can remember the path taught by Earth, your good God. We are going to take a deep breath. But before that, we're going to take a small break. Everyone, go stretch your legs. It's important. Go get some water, some snacks, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. Did anyone get a drink or some snacks? Tell me what you got if you did. And in the meantime, we take a breath, a deep one. Take your time. Yeah. These choices. Interesting. Okay. Chat, I think we're going to start off by trying to understand him. We have a +4. So, we are looking to roll a 6. Does anyone want to be our first roller? Riftblade's got it. Hi, Riftblade. And that is a hearty success. Very well done. Cooldown is up. If someone else would like to try to roll. Yay, another success. Oh, you guys are also understanding. I've been here like the whole time. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Is that a yippee? Let's go gambling. Cookie, why didn't you understand? It's over. Roll is up off of cooldown. If someone else would like to roll. Never change. Otherwise, if that's everyone, then I think it might just be my turn. I don't think I can. Alright. Let's try to understand. And we do. He is alone. Tired, weary from decades of fighting for his fated master. He has watched for 27 years how everything they built has fallen apart. The paladin wants to save his people by casting himself as a villain, by destroying innocent lives despite the pain it causes him. Is this what it means to be truly good? To go against everything natural and decent? To help untold future generations? I accept his view as valid. Something like that, yes. That will help, despite all the horrors involved. Okay, so... What happens after the spell goes off? Earth will return from the pillar. My corpse will lay before him, covered in the blood of innocence, put down by some heroic Earthguard member. And people will just accept that massacre? All the people will see is their god returned at a most frightening time, saving them from a mad and corrupted paladin. Earth will heal those hurt. The one who slays me will be heralded as a true hero of the city. And I will be the monster. No one will ever know the truth of this ritual. I could just tell people about it and ruin your plan. No, brother. You will not get that chance. Well, not now when you've told him about it. He has thought through all the minute detail well. Oh, sorry, all the minutia detail quite well. I'm just adding words again. It is almost a shame his masterstroke is inherently flawed. People tend to reduce things to a good guy and a bad guy, and he has planned to give them both. The Freestriders would not be happy about a resurrected god in Norvik. Okay. So what's wrong with your arm? The paladin clenches his claw-like tendril. I reached into the sap of the boundary tree. It gave me a permanent hold onto the strings beyond. An awesome power to wield, a terrible price to pay. Everglad merely opened the path for it, but this was the only way for me to truly gain the power fit to rival your holy. I cannot. Even at the cost of my flesh and soul. Horrendous. Fascinating. To think the simple paladin managed to soar so high. His descent will be a great case study. Hmm. Mm. Okay. We need to roll a 10. You guys have got this, right? We can argue another path. Surely. Like, just me, right? The other path is just elect me. Either way, if anyone wants to try, go ahead and roll for it. We're looking for a 10. One of the rare occasions for the widget to say success and failure to an accurate state. And another success. See, Riftblade, all of your dice luck, it's determined to be on this stream only. Didier, you forgot that I was running for election. You should have recommended me. How could you forget? Anyone else want to roll? Looking for a 10. Your roll will be legendary. We'll see. I mean, it's a success, and you could change his mind, and that could be legendary. Maybe. Any other rollers? That's all that counts. Mm-hmm. All right. My turn. Fuck. You glare at the rugged face of the world-worn paladin. Nothing. No arguments. No plea. You have no clue what to say to this broken shell of a man, except for the fact that I'm going to use a shard of yore to try again. Come on. What? Please. Okay. Except I have a shard of yore, and I'm going to try again. There we go. First try. I think Cookie swapped your dice with theirs. Yes, absolutely. I would believe that. Right. It's time. The final time. Time to show him who's the best. I had a D&D session on Sunday where I rolled below a 3 for 13 times in a row. It was painful for 3 hours. I've done similarly. Dice don't like me. I'm in the same boat. I think they're rigged. They must be, right? Okay. Who's the best? I'm the best. Okay. Best at winning in dialectical debate. There is another way, Lord Gorm. Pray tell, brother. Okay, he is giving you a shot here. Don't fuck it up. I have spent countless nights arguing with myself, thinking over every possibility, every action. If you have a solution, I would love to hear it. Okay, oof, no pressure, What if we just ask them nicely to the sacrifices? Okay. He wanted to retire anyways. That's why they feeble-minded him. Now that I know the truth about the magistrate's coup, I could help you spread it. We can enact Earth's will. Yes, that could have been a solution, and I hate myself for not thinking of it sooner when it was plausible. But now, my reputation is in ruin. The election is now, and power will change hands. Yet even if we had time, fighting the Freestarters on their terms is foolhardy at best. No, it is as much of a suicide as a spell is, with no result. Okay, so none of this is working, clearly. True. Well, what do you mean, well? Well, as in, what can you do? there's always one thing you can do. What's that? Paladin watches you, silence sweeping over the eternal pools around you. Tell him. Nah, it won't work. You're not alone, Lord Gorm. His eyes widen slightly. There are thousands of us devoted to Earth, believers that would do anything for him. Paladin nods along with your words. But Earth is not a man. He is an ideal, a dream to strive towards. He freezes. I'm not so sure I agree. Perhaps not to you, but if we lose you, Lord Gorm, then we lose the last man at the top who fights for us. I am not what you think I am, brother. I do not have the power to sway the forces of the world. He lowers his head in defeat. Careful now, don't lose your head. Earth is a dead god, but not forgotten. Please do not join him. Not yet. I understand you, brother, but no, I see the way forward. This is the one I choose. See. Some other way then? This is basically saying go for it, right? There's better ways of doing this, I feel, than killing 27 people. Shit. Either I arrest him or I assist him. I don't like either. Man, EC 18 ain't that bad. It's not so much just about succeeding a challenge. This is still supporting him. This is still me saying, yeah, let's do it. Let's murder 27 people. And I don't know if I want to agree to that. Man. Couldn't you like waited like one extra day just to see if the people elect me? What if I'm the next guy, huh? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. What do you guys think? Maybe I should do a poll. I'm not gonna just go with whatever the poll says, but I want your information, I want your opinion. So, let's start a poll. New poll. What do kill 27 random innocents Ollie die trying to arrest him? Oh, I can't fit all that. I'll just write arrest him. Alright. We'll do a short poll. We'll do a minute. So get ready. A minute, start poll. Vote now. do not the Gorm. Man, I'm struggling with this. Who immediately voted to kill 27 people, huh? Oh no. No comment. Man. I feel like I just can't justify that action in a way. But I'm also still afraid of government staying in the wrong hands. Nothing to see here. I can't resist a bargain. Poll has ended. Alright. 2 of you are saying to kill the innocents. 1 person is saying arrest him. Man, this is hard. I can't. The people have to vote. I know it's corrupt, but what if they vote right? Does convincing him to stand by his Earth oath mean he'll kill people? I think so. That's how I'm interpreting it. Because when you read it, it says, he gave up his flesh and soul for this power. And I understand him. And I argued against him. I don't know why that's giving me an advantage, but I tried to tie the vote, but some other bloodthirsty chatter ruined it. Ah, man. Didier, what did you choose when you played this game? I'm curious. Are you just trying to make me do the path that you didn't do? You tried to stop him. That's what I want to do. There's still time to think this through. No, brother. You might not realize it, but this place does not conform to the time frame of our existence. To me, since the explosion, it's only been, a few hours at best? We do not have time here. It must be done now. Interesting. Yes, time dilation based on spatial placement on the coast is something many scholars focus on. You imagine its effect could be radically stronger here in this esoteric realm. Okay, but... Man... I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry. Lord Gorm, as a paladin of Earth, your vows include a sworn oath to never hurt our people. You have broken that promise. Lord Gorm looks at you, examining you, mere seconds turning into what feels like excruciating hours. An empty gaze. Complete silence broken by his next words. Do you know what happens when a god dies, brother? I was with him when he faded. Just an old man, wrecked with flashes of memory and fear. Yet in that last fleeting moment, his mind was clear. He spoke to me. Earth spoke to me before his body began to turn itself into a searing hole. His head lifts a memory. A flashing golden hue spreading across his bedchamber, collapsing into itself, leaving behind a faint layer of dust upon the sheet. Do you know what he told me? Oh my gosh! Eliza! Hi! Oh, okay, here we go. It's been a while since I've been able to use this. Here we go. You were playing Monster Hunter Stories. Oh my gosh. I played a little bit of that game a long time ago. I loved it. I could go. Oh my gosh. If you guys have not caught Eliza's stream, she has the cutest way of introducing herself, and I will not spoil it. I urge you to keep an eye on her streams, go visit her, and ask her to please introduce herself. It's so cute. My streamline is cute. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Did you guys have a nice time? We are at a very somber point of our game. But yeah. Boss giving me the runaround. Oh my gosh. That's kind of what's happening here. Boss giving me a runaround too. Many similarities. Another fun fact for you all. Eliza and I share a birthday, and she keeps saying things that are in my mind. Like, I don't know why. For the first time in probably like 15 years, I got wheat thins, and then like 2 days later, on her stream, she starts talking about wheat thins. It's been driving me crazy how much similarities there are. She has a way of being a worm in your brain. She's a welcomed worm, at least. But yeah, hi, nice to meet you all. I'm Sheepie. I play mystery and detective games blind. So I have a few hundred games lined up for me to play, and I know absolutely nothing about them. Bare minimum. Nicest things anyone ever said. We are nearing somewhat the end of our playthrough of a game called Esoteric Ebb, which is similar to Disco Elysium, if you're familiar with Disco Elysium, but this is set in a sort of D&D environment. Oh, let me know if you have any. Oh, ooh, that's interesting. I will keep that in mind. So yes, we are basically a cleric who was assigned by the city. We're kind of like governmental officer sort of dude, and we're investigating a tea shop that blew up, and we have found that it is a giant conspiracy. And spoilers, this guy that we're talking to is kind of at the crux of it all. Just started playing through Disco Elysium. Oh my gosh, I love Disco. It's such a good game. Have to read and run. Have a lovely stream. Thank you so much, Eliza. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well. So, I'm attempting to arrest Lord Gorm here because he is trying to, well, he's trying to sacrifice a few people to revive his god, which is also my god. I have a feeling that he's about to take that giant sword and kill me with it. So, we'll see. He's speaking of the moment where our god died, which was 27 years ago. A flashing golden hue spreading across his bedchamber, collapsing into itself, leaving behind a faint layer of dust upon the sheet. Do you know what he told me? As he speaks, the paladin smiles. That you're insane? What did he say? He wipes a tear from his eyes. I see stars. He told me, I see stars. You look up at the gleaming sky. Was it a vision? So much like in Disco Elysium, we have our senses that speak to us, and they will often give us guidance and argue with each other. They're not always correct, but they will always do their best to help you. Sometimes their best is just wrong. Isn't that what all gods experience at the end? Being eaten by your divinity? Yes, I know it. For all my doubts, this I know. My God led me here, brother. There is pain in his voice. Lord Gorm puts on his helm. I'm just really quick gonna cast some bark skin. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. So barkskin means that every damage that I take from all sources will be halved. And I'm a very, very squishy little cleric. So I'm just gonna, yeah, don't mind me. I'm just gonna. His eyes gleam. He knew I would end up at these steps into eternity. No, Snell, he's somewhere. I came into this. Okay, where I am right now is a sort of plane in existence that is not quite living, not quite dying. I'm kind of in this in between. And my partner, my sidekick, Snell, he was with me, and I can't find him. I don't know where he is. I don't know if he's alive. So, oh, man, but he's in the tracker. He knew I would end up at these steps into eternity. Earth knew what I was about to do. And now we have to roll initiative. Now, for anyone new to these streams, we have something fun that we do here. You do have to take turns, though. It will go on a small cooldown after one person rolls, so one at a time. Could we have our first roller to roll initiative? The stream will let you know once the cooldown is over. There'll be a little pop-up that says that the next roller can roll. Riftblade got it first. A 19! That is a fast initiative. Now, we don't know how fast he is, so we don't necessarily know what we need to roll. But that cooldown is up if the next person wants to roll. I'm ready to go last. Yeah, probably. I won't lie, our dexterity isn't very high anyways, so, it is possible. Fine, Tyrant. Okay, so here's the thing. He's got a lot of armor on. Maybe he's slow. Maybe a 9 does it. Interested in what this does. So, for initiative in D&D, you roll for your turn order, basically. Your initiative is how fast you are. Who gets to act first? So, if we roll a high enough initiative, we get to go before him. Maybe do something proactive for the fight rather than reactive. Are there any other rollers that would like to try? I still don't really know how fast he'll be. Is this directly in the game? Oh, the roll feature. No, the roll feature is something that I found and I added in. Just for streaming. But I will be rolling myself to see if I pass or fail on... Well, there's no real pass or fail on our initiative, but... there are skill checks for different things. Like, for example, earlier there was a skill check to see if I could relate to him, and it checked for my my skill points and my wisdom, because that's how you kind of like relate to people, is with your wisdom. So I think it's my turn. Let's see what it is. Imagine failing initiatives just so you can't move. Well, let's see. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, he's fast. Snell is faster. Where is he? You will be the first of 27. It is time. Shit. Lord Gorm immediately swings the flame tongue, the blade of impossibly hot fire arcing towards you. The blade strikes your mail while searing the rest of you. You guys can see here, I've got a total of 23 health, and he just knocked me down to 12. Snell, please carry. He always carries, but I don't know where he is. Defeat him. There is a meme in this community, guys. It is very well known that I've always cast the grease spell in every combat. Today will be no different. We're casting grease. You hold out a hand and say the words, fast as you can. You. A torrent of colorful grease appears around the paladin. In an instant, the heat from his sword creates a spark and... Ignem Ascende. Paladin barely reacts as he goes up in flames. No reaction? It must be reaching the inside of his armor. He's getting cooked. does not care. His body will. This pain is nothing, brother. Nothing. This ends now. Stand tall. He grabs the blade of his sword, the searing metal pressing against the palm of a mutated, wriggling arm. Swing it around. Paladin performs a pommel strike, aiming at your neck. He knows the weakness of your armor. Of course. Oh, shh. Okay. The Flame Tongue's crossguard strikes right at your nape. We will be cleansed, brother. Shit. Flames erupt around your helm. But we have death saving throws. So, in D&D, when you hit 0 hit points, you go unconscious, and then you need to roll your death saving throws. If you roll 10 or above, it counts as 1 success. If it is 9 or below, it counts as 1 failure. If you get 3 successes, you stand back up again, revived from unconsciousness. If you get 3 failures, you're dead. You're gone. You go from unconscious to dead. So, oh, oops, the tracking. There we go. So, luckily, we passed our saving throws. We're back up. Running dungeons, watching stream, rolling dice, and talking in chat. Multitasking gamer. I do my best. Alright. Let's see. Flames erupt around your helm. This is not working. Damage. Intense. I'm just gonna take this moment. Oh, you're doing all that. You are a gamer, Riftblade. My gosh. I'm just gonna cure wounds real quick. Okay, I gained 6. That's not nearly enough. What do you mean, no reason? I'm dying. Damage. Intense. Your mind falters. Shit. You can't fight like this. If literally any of your weapons were useful, you must disarm Gorm. That is the only way. I'm playing Final Fantasy. Oh, wow. I'm taking over the other screen. I like the way that's phrased. I spent 3 hours trying to beat one monster in Monster Hunter Wilds and never succeeded. Ooh. Ouch. A difficult move, but it is true. You will die if he retains his flame tongue. Alright. So, we can either try to disarm him, which will need to roll a 11, because we have a -2 in that one. Or, we can just try to dodge, which we only need to roll a 5. However, I think our best option is to try to disarm him. Can I? No, okay. So, everyone, we're looking for an 11. Who wants to be our first roller? If you can successfully disarm him, you might stand a chance in this fight. If you fail, we'll probably go down again and have to roll death saving throws again. Any rollers? Or maybe it's just my turn. Nothing happened. I didn't see the command come through. Try once more. There we go. Oh, quite. A little bit under. Luckily, this was made a lot easier from our grease spell, too. Or someone would have to then play. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would be the luck, wouldn't it? Cookie, well done. Time to use superiority die for disarming strike. My good roll was stolen. Yeah, exactly. Tyrant's right. I think yours got stolen too. Maybe by me? Did I steal it? Am I going to steal the good roll? Would anyone else like to try rolling? might be my turn. Can I cast Bless? No. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try. Shit. Crap. You reach forth, yet the paladin pulls his blade away before you can get a grip. No, brother, it will not be that easy. Now surrender. The paladin winces as his mutated arm starts shaking. If you only join me, brother. If you join me, your death could have even more purpose. It is time for some strategy. Yield. Fake yield. Then, sucker punch. Ooh. Okay. Or shut up and fight. Do I trust my charisma? Is a sucker punch enough? I yield. Paladin relaxes his stance. Good. He takes a deep breath. Thank the gods. We do not have to do this the ugly way. Please, down. I will decapitate you forthwith. Yes, get ready. We're ready to sucker punch him. There's no way I'm letting him execute me. You see that death tally? It's at 2. It's staying at 2. This is rough, man. Lord Gorm thrusts the blade this time. Shit, the blade pierces the side of your torso. Oh no. Come on. Come on. I'm lurk and keep listening. Good luck on your rolls. Thank you so much, Tyrant. And thank you for the lurk. Let's see. No reason to cast Cure Wounds. Guys, we have 1 HP. Why would we need to cast Cure Wounds? Doesn't make sense. I'm so bitter. Then the fire. It envelops you. Come on. Cough up blood and smoke. Brother, you are tenacious. Yes, now let me cast Cure Wounds. 1 HP versus 10 HP still going down in 1 hit. That is true. That is true, actually. Maybe I shouldn't waste my spell slots. But you should not have to face such pain. I will finish this. I cough. You have no choice then. Fist versus sword. Okay, let's think this through. We have a right hook. That's quite hard to do. We have a left jab. It's also quite hard to do. Calculated strike. Hard, but technically easier. And a distraction, a feint. This is the easiest option. Does that make it the correct one? Not necessarily. I think our options are either between a calculated strike and a distraction. The grease fire helps. You've learned from the first hit. I think our best chances for success are this distraction. Is this distraction, rather. So, the +3, guys, we need a 4. Can you guys roll a 4 or higher? Let's find out. I can't. Yes, you can. Barely, but you did. That's the important part. That was too close. It was very close. Would anyone else like to try to distract Lord Gorm? It might just be my turn. Riftblade's got it. Yes, he does have it. Very well done, guys. My turn. And hopefully I do better this time. Oh, like, I can cast... Oh, wait, should I? Maybe it's better if I cast Bless. Oh, I'm concentrating on bark skin. If I cast Bless. Okay, let's just go for it. There we go. Yes, good idea. He won't see it coming if you... My lord, an aberration! His head instinctively turns, just for a split second. Oh yeah, that's all you need. Punch him. Shit. Your blow catches him on the chin of his helm, snapping his head back with a satisfying clang. I can't believe you've done this, brother. That is a beautiful reference. Oh my gosh. Have you guys seen that really old meme of a guy? I think he says something like, okay, here's the plan. And then his friend just decks him in the face. And he goes, oh, I can't believe you've done this. That's such a good reference. Oh my god. You will not last. You are dizzy. Gorm stands before you, ready to strike again. Yet he doesn't. Instead, he opens his corrupted hand, a dark esoteric aura humming in your ears. He is about to finish this. Get ready. This is going on for too long. With his gloved hand, Paladin forms a mark in the air with 3 fingers. An arcane hex seal. Spectrum Dolores. He says the words in a whisper. It hits you like the skip of a heartbeat. No. It's... What? You sit in the great halls of the palace. Your stomach churning. Every ounce of pride beaming through your confident smile. A leader. Someone anyone would have to love. A wave of folk bow down before you. Oh no. No, 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 no. I am... Yes, all of it. Oh. Great halls of the palace, I would assume the king of Ascani. Yet the people, their faces, when they turn to face you, there is scorn, frown, hate. What? On the hills of Verdun, there are fires rising. The walls of Norvik fall. Slaughter. Tell me, what is happening? They look to you to save them. Why aren't you enough? You never really did try, did you? Never well enough. Shit. Oh, that was close. This isn't real. Yes. You're still alive. That is proof enough. He's on his way. Snell? Is it Snell? Okay. Chat, DC 17. We have a +4. That means that we need to roll a 13 or higher. Who's got it? Light work. Riftblade. Not quite. Not so light work. But it is off of cooldown. Oh, Kaki. It's light work for Cookie. And it's off of cooldown if anyone else wants to give it a roll. It's all downhill from here. I mean, if my dice luck is anything consistent, then I'm pretty sure I'll probably fail too. No. Even the archivist has failed. You know, you guys are just getting all of the bad dice luck out of the way for me, right? This shame will never leave me. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Alright. I haven't been the best at rolling, especially not when it mattered, so let's see. You know, bark skin doesn't matter anymore. 1 hit or 10, I still die. Casting Bless. We're giving ourselves an edge. 1d4 added to our roll. Maybe, just maybe, we can break the illusion. Fuck. No way, it was so close. Ah, shoot. You see, a man standing down the lane. You do not know his face. The houses on either side have holes in them, in the thatched roof, in the wooden walls. A war zone, your home. The man in the middle looks at you. You barely see his face for a second before the troll stomps him into the ground. Messy, bloody, 30 feet from your home. Nothing left of your father but a smear of flesh on the gravel road 30 feet down the lane. You do not know his face. All right, you have another shot. DC 13, but you have a +4, so we need a 9 this time. 9 or higher. Any rollers? Light work, surely. Oh, those cursed words. But they're true. They are. Oh my gosh. Well done. Oh, welcome, welcome, Shuffles. Hi. Where was that 17 earlier? Really, I know, right? Cookie found success. Well done. Shuffles, if you would also like to roll, this game is sort of like D&D in a way. There is a cooldown on the roll feature, but it did just finish that cooldown. All you need to do is type !roll. Right now, you would succeed this check to break an illusion that we're under if you roll a 9 or higher. We'll see. Oh, Riftblade, you do succeed. Very well done. The dice luck is forgiving. That is exactly what you need, Shuffles. Ignore how it says failure. It just always says that whenever someone's under 10. But a 9 is exactly correct. Just that good. All right. My turn. Time to see if I can break this illusion. Which I'm not really confident in, guys. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh my god, come on. Thank goodness. I had enough bonuses to power me through. You jolt, the contents of your mind snapping through the veil. Phantasmal killer. The evil one rearing its head. I actually have a feat where if I roll a 1, it will re-roll, and it will give me something better. So, phantasmal killer. Whenever a text is in orange, it's kind of like a definition. One of my favorite definitions so far in this game, someone said the word edgelord, and I was like, oh, okay, what's an edgelord? And I was expecting to be like, oh yeah, someone cringy. But it was like, oh, there was this one knight who served under this one king. It was really funny. Phantasmal Killer, a 4th level illusion spell, causes untold horrors to appear before the target. Tapping into their deepest fears causes intense mental distress and pain. Before you stands Lord Gorm in the eternal pools. He lowers his blade, as if he has already won. You are still here, brother. A mind able to withstand the Phantasmal Killer is one made to last, or one too stubborn to crack. Why would you? I did not expect you to survive that. I apologize for prolonging your suffering. Let us end this now. A +0. Oh boy. We're super exhausted, but we hit him in a fair fight. Now stand. I wouldn't know if it was a fair fight. We kind of said, hey, look over there, and just punched him. That was our hit, so I don't know about fair. But, chat, one more time. We're looking for a 10 or higher. Does anyone want to roll? And while you do, I'm going to take a water break. Done. Punch is fair enough for you. Looks like Cookie got the roll and a success. Riftblade, you might need to type a different message so that it doesn't think that you're just spamming the same message over. But Shuffles, once you see that the message says ready to use at the top of the stream, that means that the cooldown is over for one person's roll. And then you can do the exclamation point roll. Just like that. And Riftblade succeeds because we're looking for a 10 or higher. We got 13. So if you'd like, now that it's off of cooldown, you can type exclamation point roll and we'll see what you get. Lord Grim is getting jumped. Shuffles! Well done! Look at that shiny D20. That is a perfect roll. Oh my god. He's dead. One Punch Man just suddenly barges through. Alright, let's see. Can I follow up? A perfect nat 20? First roll nat 20, never roll again. I'm literally Saitama. Alright, let's see how Sheepie does. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Bless. You remain standing. Only because I have Bless activated, because it gives me an additional 1d4. So because I rolled a 1, that 1d4 gave me an extra 2. I'm so lucky. You remain standing. Impressive. I can sense your consciousness straining. Do not resist. He grabs your helm tight, now lifting you into the air. The pressure, your skull is buckling. Come on. There we go. The paladin lets go of your head, his corrupted hand leaving a sizzling mark upon the surface of the metal. Is this like romantic? Do I just, hey Lord Gorm. Look him in the eyes. Lord Gorm meets your gaze. I am the Cleric of Norvik. Paladin roars, first lifting your entire body higher, and then slamming you into the ground. Come on. Oh, that was close. I just got an achievement called Dice Goblin. Roll a d20. I think it said 20 times? How many times? More than 20, I'm sure. I missed how many times, but I'm a dice goblin now. Cleric stays winning. Yes, we do. Okay, the esoteric water flows in all directions, revealing for a moment the flat, opaque veil beneath. Your back is broken, splinters in each bone. This is it. This is the pavement, the one you have been waiting for. I will not be broken, and I will arise somewhat. Gorm staggers back, muttering to himself. Yes, I can see that, brother. Step by frantic step, he approaches, feet splashing in the eternal pools, the water almost reaching up to his hips. Cleric! Snell! He is alive! Ah, Snell always saves us. He's my best friend. Stopping maybe 10 feet away, his sling out, his eyes focused. Timing. Your savior. We could have arrived earlier, but fine enough. Now this fight can actually be won. A goblin? Gorm readies his flame tongue, not for you, but for him. It's time for me to go to sleep. Sleep well, Cookie. I hope you have a pleasant dream, and have a nice night. He swings the blade in Snell's direction. A wave of fiery heat follows in its wake. You catch a glimpse of your companion dodging out of the way at the last second. Okay, we need a flat 15 just to stand up. Oh my gosh, that's kind of high. Just to stand up, 15? Does anyone want to roll and see if they're able to stand up? Oh, we have advantage because we looked him in the eyes. I wonder what else we have advantage from. Rift Blade, you're on a roll tonight. Look at that. Any other rollers? My knees are gonna pop and give out if I try. It's so relatable. But you succeed. Get it on a roll. Oh, I didn't even mean to. Oh my gosh. Youth preserves. Think you fail? I mean, you are the one to roll the nat 20, so. You know what this means? This just means that you're really good at predicting the future. My insight too high. Should have retired. Would anyone else like to roll to stand? Suffering from success. Because I think it might be my turn to fall down. Your legs, they move. You okay? He yells your way. Who is this guy? Oh, thank you guys. Did you hear? I'm so good at standing up. Ooh. I feel so special. I bet you stretch. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Wait, hold up. Okay, holding up. What are we going for? Streamers don't have legs. Oh, I hate that he's right. Who is this guy? I do not wish to hurt you, Goblin. Walk away. Snell, this is the guy. Him? It's Lord Gorm, the missing paladin. He wants to... What? He's playing above the election. What? Snell, was it? You have nothing to do with this. The paladin snarls. Gorm lifts his blade once more, shaking mutated arm, causing him to shiver in pain. Snell, just like me. Snell's great. Snell's probably my favorite part of this game. Love him. You do not have to die. Come on. He gives you a confirming nod before firing another shot directly at the paladin's leg. Ugh. He lets out a pained grunt and almost loses his balance. Gorm rushes towards Snell, his movements direct and deadly. You leave me no choice. A quick slash at the goblin's throat. Snell! Yeah! In the last second, the goblin dodges the blade, a wave of flame exploding around him, searing his face. When he rolls away, you see his eyebrows are singed, but otherwise... You crazy bastard, stop swinging that burning stick! The paladin raises his cursed arm, a purple mist spreading from his exposed veins. I'm sorry, goblin. Your soul is not of value here, yet I cannot let you interfere. As he speaks, the mist begins to rapidly flow toward your companion. In death, you will be honored. He mutters out, Sanguis Maledictus. A quick spell, a blood curse. You watch as Snell receives it, the mist dissolving onto his skin. There's no direct effect. Is that all? He mutters, and rolls away further. Now, strike him! Huh. A blood curse. Something tells me that that's going to be a little bit more long-term. I could analyze him. But who cares? I want to punch him. He hurts now. That's not okay. We need to roll a 13. Who's down for punching this guy? This time, the distraction was built in. No think, only violence. Absolutely. The grease fire cooked him. You stand. And Snell is hitting him. So, it's still challenging, but it's very doable. Anyone want to give it a try? I'm gonna show him my own version of lay on hands. Oh, that's so good. That's such a good line. Holy shit. This archivist is smooth. Okay, we need a 13, but we are under the effect of Bless, which does give you a D4. At minimum, 1 extra point, so that would technically be a success. We take those. Blade? You don't even need Bless. You are blessed. Any other rollers? It's off cooldown. Prime opportunity. And Cookie is asleep now, so he won't steal your rolls. Otherwise, it might be my turn. About time someone noticed that you're blessed. That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's punch him. Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. You aim your fist true. Your muscles aching as you do. The pain quickly lost when you feel your fist hit the hard metal Norvig-made plate helmet of this Earthguard outfit. Something cracks. It is not you. You stand tall and watch as the paladin stumbles back. He flails, his cursed hand clawing at the air. I will not fail. The paladin is still standing, somehow. Snell stands next to you. He then realizes the paladin is dying. Oh, good job. He flails again. Snell stands back, sending off concerned looks. I killed him with a punch. Something cracked when I punched him. Did I, punch him so hard that it snapped his neck? Some hero. He raises his shaking arms, looking, glaring at his ruined claw of a hand. Then he lowers his head, the flesh underneath his armor turning into fine dust. Is he a god? That's how gods die. What do you think my chances were? The paladin mutters. A whisper in the bright powder. Do you believe the spell would have worked? No. Then you made the right choice. With that, Lord Gorham is no more. As he speaks those final words, his body turns into a bright powder. You watch as that dust is drawn towards the stairs, disappearing into nothing. Lord Gorham, huh? That'll be interesting to explain to the old lady. Ugh. Your goblin companion grasps his chest. The curse. It did not fizzle. What? You see black necrosis spread across his face. No, no, no. You see his eyes glaze over, but before you can react, he falls. His back hitting the eternal pools with an esoteric splash. You instinctively grab his neck and wrist and feel exactly what you expect. Snell is dead. You sit alone in the esoteric water, holding your dead companion. The complete silence washes over you. Alone, again. Holding out a palm against his chest reveals one thing only. The goblin is an invalid target. I don't have Revivify. No. Is there nothing I can do? Gorham cast a blood curse. It rotted Snell's veins. His entire body ceased to function once it spread to his brain. The circumstances have fallen in this fashion, and you see the goblin is lost. His soul has not left, but his body is ruined. As the spell jolts his dead body into fainting movement, a facsimile of life returning to your recently deceased companion, you feel your stomach churn. It worked, and that means the mouth moves slightly. No, cleric. What a shitty ending. You will admit it. The goblin was useful. A faint outline of an esoteric aura appears around it. A ghost? A twitch? The necrotic markings on his neck fade away. Snell? No reply. As you do, he draws a sudden breath. Oh shit, that piece of shit. Yeah. He stares at you, leaning over him. What, did I pass out? You died, Snell. Oh. So you rezzed me? No, you just came back on your own. Excuse me? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. He starts grabbing at his face, arms and face. I'm not undead, am I? This fucking place. No, you look perfectly fine, like someone just cast Revivify on you. Someone? Who? The old guy over there? The what? There's a man on the steps. Who's the old guy?
Oh.
Breathe. It is finished. You have chosen well. The old man puts his hands behind his back. Before you go, I would wish to have a few words with you, but no hurry. Time is still now. You do not lose anything by taking a short rest, I assure you. He seems chill. Yeah. I mean, revive my friend from death. Chill guy. Just a chill dude. He smiles. You know who that is. This will be an interesting conversation. You are not yet done. Breathe. Makes shoes and revives the dead. Just your average chill guy. Can you guys tell that Sheepie does not process death very easily? Oh man, sorry about that. First, breathe. I didn't notice. We are going to breathe. And we are almost an hour over time of when we were supposed to end. So we're going to breathe for the night. And we'll come back on Thursday to continue and talk to, I think it literally said Time Cobbler was his name. Shoe Cobbler, Time Cobbler. Next time, we will short rest. We are taking that sword because that was a hella cool sword. And we are going to talk to this cobbler. And god damn it, Snell. What is the time doing? What? Do you see it skipping around like that? That was crazy. Glad we didn't end on the death on the loss of Snell. Me too. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright. And with that, thank you guys so much for being here. And for everyone who came here from Eliza's stream, thank you guys so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. It's so kind of you. If you like what you saw here, please do feel free to come back. Always welcome. And I do also have the community Discord, where we also have our daily Wordle that we do. And we share pictures of food and cats and some music. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I will see you all on Thursday. Good night, everyone.